everybody. I hope everyone's having a good day. This has been a horrible, horrible week for me. It started out by being sick for a big chunk of it. And you know that I was sick because if you watch my Dragon Ball Super review, I sound like a dying walrus. This has been one of the most horrible Februaries in the history of Februaries of the world. And my grandfather passed away on Monday, so I really do wish him the best. Come to think about it, the only good things that came out of this month are the waifu's birthday and my dad's birthday. So the waifu's birthday and my dad's birthday like give this month a pass, but other than that, it was just horribly atrocious. I was watching the Republican debate last night, and Rubio was going ham on Trump, man. I'm telling you, damn Rubio. Like, I had not been following the previous debates, but in this one, there's this one part where Trump was saying, I've heard this guy repeat himself, referring to Rubio. He said, I've heard this guy repeat himself 5 times in the past 4 weeks. And then Rubio says, I've heard you repeat yourself 5 times in the past 5 seconds, yo. That was fire. And I don't usually talk about politics on this channel, you know, I try to avoid it. But I think it's become like really obvious that no matter who wins on either the Democratic side or the Republican side, we're pretty much screwed. Like, Canada is looking real good right about now. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, these are scary times. No matter who wins, like, it's scary. It's fucking scary. Like, But enough about real world issues. Let's talk about the things that people really, really care about. Naruto top 10 lists. So WatchMojo made a top 10 Naruto characters of all time lists. And let me just say that my respect for WatchMojo has been dropping really, really, really hard throughout the last couple of months. Now, WatchMojo at one point made a list about like the top anime like reviewers on YouTube, and I got featured on that video. I was number 6. And I thought it was like, wow, this is kind of cool, you know, I should be proud of this. You know, I made top 10, that was nice. And then I realized that they dish out top 10 videos, like 100 of them per day. So I'm like, oh, so there's nothing to feel proud about. Like, there's nothing special about it. It's not like the Oscars that is like won once every year. It's like you award people and then it's an exclusive event where that doesn't happen very often. WatchMojo, they're constantly making these lists. In fact, just to show you how ridiculous this has gotten, WatchMojo even puts out lists that are top 10s about the best top 10s. What the fuck? Top 10 top 10s. How the fuck does that make any sense? Like, what a joke. Like, seriously, what a joke. And it's obvious now that they're just doing these things for the views. It's like they're whoring themselves out at this point. So, and that's what YouTube has become, essentially, just a platform for corporate whores. So I just want to thank you for, you know, picking me as your whore. If you want to know more about the issue, just watch a video by I Hate Everything. I'll leave the link in the description. He just basically, it's a rant about WatchMojo and why he hates WatchMojo. It's a really good video. I'll leave it in the description so you can check it out. Anyway, I was just going through YouTube and I saw this video by Jorashay, the Jorashay, and he was making a reaction video to the Naruto character countdown from WatchMojo, and I'm like, what's going on with this? And then I watched the WatchMojo countdown, and oh! Now, in the past, last year, I actually made a countdown on my own. I don't do them very often. In fact, I think this is the last countdown I did, and that was last year, so that should give you an idea of how often I do these things. And it was a top 7, and it was top 7 Naruto characters of mine. So I'm going to read you my list, and then compare that to WatchMojo just to see how it stacks up. So this is the official Sawyer 7 Mage top Naruto characters, favorite characters of Naruto, so that you can have some ideas. So don't get fooled. Alright, do not accept imitations or anything bootleg. This is the official Sawyer 7 Mage list. So here we go, this is my list. At number 7, I put Jiraiya. Number 7. Number 6, Shikamaru. Number 5, Kushina. Number 4, Naruto. Number 3, Sasuke. Number 2, Hashirama. And number 1, Itachi, Big Bro. Now, some people agreed with the list, some people disagreed with them. You know, a lot of people, most people would tell me like, oh, we kind of have the same characters just in different orders. So yeah, for the most part, you know, I'm pretty, you know, I'm okay, I'm cool when it comes to my my ratings or my my countdown. Let me read you Watch Mojo's countdown, all right? At number 10, they have Jiraiya. That's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that. Good old Jiraiya. J-Man at number 10. Number 9, they have Hinata. Now, personally, despite what people may think, like, I wouldn't put Hinata that high. I think there are other female characters that are a little bit better, such as Tamari. I would put Tamari over Hinata. You know, and Conan as well. Kushina obviously is my favorite, but that's just me. And the thing about Hinata is that she has like two main roles. She is like the love interest, the main love interest, and she's also an underdog. And it's somebody that Hinata is somebody that you can root for. You know, regarding her romantic intentions, if you want to root for her at all. She's also a very kind person, and that's pretty much it. That's her character in a nutshell. So. Yeah, but it's okay, like, you know, not a big deal. Hinata number 9, whatever, it's fine. Number 8 is Rock Lee. I don't have a problem with that at all. He represents the human side of things. He represents vulnerability and weakness and trying to work your ass off to be better than what you are and just, you know, trying to improve yourself through merit and hard work, and I think that's a very valuable lesson that he embodies, so I think that's fine. Rock Lee. 7 is Neji, 6 is Gaara. I don't have a problem with those either. They're really good characters. Their character arcs are very intense, and they do kind of like bring a, you know, a sense of like philosophical reflection, especially Neji, to Naruto about like whether or not, you know, everything happens for a reason, or if you can actually change fate, if you can change who you are and all that stuff. So those are great picks. Number 5 is actually my number 1, which is Itachi. I noticed like a lot of the reasons they gave weren't really reasons for why they picked the characters in order. They were just saying, oh, this is Itachi, this is Gaara, and this is what happens to them in the story. But that's the thing, like what happens to a character in the story is not the same as saying this is a good character because. In order to justify that something or someone is a good character, you have to say he's a good character because of X, Y, and Z. It's not enough to say, well, this is what happens to the character in the story, and that's it. No, give your reasons and compare those reasons to the reasons that you've given for other characters. Then after Itachi, after the number 5 spot, this is where it kind of gets sketchy. This is where a lot of people begin to have problems with this, and it just kind of falls apart. And this, to me more importantly, this is where you can tell that these guys, they're just doing these things for the fuck of it. Like, they don't really give a shit one way or the other. They're just like, oh, give us views. You know, we know that you're a bunch of Narutards that are going to watch this anyway. So, here you go. Here's a Naruto countdown. Enjoy. Number 4, above Itachi, is Sakura. Number 4, above Madara, fucking Tobirama, Minato, Swagbeto, Sabusa, all of the Akatsuki members. You got Sakura. Now, this is not a Sakura hate video, but let me tell you something, right? Even the most hardcore Sakura fan, and I know, I've interacted with them. I know them. Some of them are my friends. Some of them, I'm on friendly terms with them. They don't hate me. I don't hate them. They're good people, incredible people, good-hearted people, very, very heartwarming people. Those people, even they can admit that Sakura at certain points could have been better written. So who the fuck is in charge of this countdown that put Sakura at number 4? After that, let me just keep going, alright? Sakura's number 4, Naruto's number 3, Sasuke's number 2, and Kakashi is number 1. Do you see a fucking pattern here? It is so painfully obvious that what they were thinking was like, oh, let's avoid any dislikes or negative fucking comments by having, you know, all of Team 7 at the top. So you have Sakura, Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi. What the fuck? Like, I mean, at least... you know what? Everybody give Watch Mojo a round of applause for being original. Originality, everybody. All of Team 7 at the top. Main characters unite at the top. What a fucking coincidence. Personally, I don't have a problem with either Naruto or Sasuke's position. If anything, their position kind of agrees with my top 7 rankings. But Kakashi at number 1. Let me tell you something. Kakashi is, I don't know if you read the manga, but he is the centerpiece of one of the most hated Naruto chapters of all time. It is ridiculous. When Obito gave him the eyes after dying, he became a ghost and he possessed Kakashi, and Kakashi was able to use fucking Susanoo. People were fucking pissed about that. Holy fuck. There's a lot of people that hate Kakashi. Believe it or not, I know a lot of people like him, but there's still a lot of people that hate him. I don't know if you've seen King of Lightning's video. King of Lightning made a video called Kakashi sucks, the Kakashi sucks video. I personally don't hate him, but I just don't think he should be at number 1. He was called like the copycat ninja. Like he could copy like pretty much any jutsu. I don't know how many jutsus he copied, but like it doesn't really matter because he never uses them in the series. Like he uses them like at one point, like occasionally, but he's never like, that's never like what he does. He never copies like some of the badass fucking jutsus. He's a good fighter. You know, he's a really skilled ninja. But yeah, oh, and also, when Sasuke was pissed at Naruto and he was thinking about leaving the village, Kakashi, who was supposed to be responsible for Sasuke at that point in time, because he was the sensei, the mentor, what Kakashi did to Sasuke was that he tied him up to a tree, and then he said, oh, by the way, all the people that I care about are dead. See ya! He leaves Sasuke tied to the tree, and then Sasuke goes fucking crazy. He leaves the village. And Sakura, for whatever reason, is attracted to this type of abuse. And they end up married. So there you go. That's your number 4 pick, Kakashi number 1. This has been a terrible countdown. I can't believe I sat through this shit. Very little substance to the countdown. This is just terrible. They should build a wall around Watch Mojo. I don't know what's going on with that. Please tell me your thoughts down below in the comments section. I really do not care if you like or dislike this video. I really don't. Not for this one. Fuck it. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you like what you saw. And yeah, this has been it's just a horrible time to be alive. Bye.